Quaid Azam, Hot 17. That foundation is Vedic. Though some historians like to dispute this, whereafter comes the Indic. The indigenous, it is much later that the more recent layers of the Indo-Islamic or Indo-Anglian come into the reckoning. The late Girilal Jain has reasoned convincingly that Islam is a totality. He has written to say that modern mind just cannot comprehend Islam precisely because it is a totality. Islamic society is rooted in the religion of Islam. It is not the other way about. The point needs to be heavily understood. Points need to be heavily underscored that Islamic society is theocentric and not theocratic. The advent of Islam, Muslims into India, was in three broad waves, spread over almost 8 centuries. The first were the Arabs in the 7th and 8th century AD. They came into Sindh, fought a few skirmishes, and left. Just about 40 kilometers south of Karachi lies the now largely abandoned settlement of Bambor, often exalted as the first port of call of Muhammad bin Qasim. Though this is questionable and rather questioned, it is believed that the very mosque in India was built here in Bambor. This now in ruins. On the other hand, Malabar claims the construction of the first mosque too, but the geology of the mosques in India are not to our inquiry. The first of Afghan Persians were the between the 10th and 11th century AD. Then by Mongol in between the 12th and 16th century. From that first invasion by Muhammad bin Qasim, any Arab back in Hind. Just as true from the amongst the Persian invaders did, and of the Afghans and the Turkic Mongol, similar conclusion cannot be. Afghan continued in India and made their home, as did the Mughals, who over time assimilated and became Hindustan in every sense. Again, principal concern recount these ways of invasion of Islamic forces only if analysis of the geographical audit of detained. The advent of Persianized Turkey to India is characterized by historians as Muslim conquest. This, to my mind, is an oddity for term the entire period, the 20th to 18th century, as the era is wrong or simplistic. Principally because there is significant conceptual and terminological error here. Over the century has gone being be to term and religion, and in that matter by it or the beliefs invader. Islamic pagan worship, shamanist, whatever, established by ethnicity and the place of origin of the